Hello and welcome to the 100 Indie Artists Project. This is a music project designed for and by independent artists to help you firstly get to know some of the incredible musicians in your community, as well as get to know some insights and some tools that you can take on board with your own musical marketing journey. Tell us about who you are as an artist and your background.
I'm Tillerman Pete. I am an independent artist who started out tinkering with little guitar tunes by myself, and now I'm in a three-piece bluesy rock indie sort of band, playing gigs and festivals around the traps. Other than that, I'm a full-time emergency services and a health worker, and I'm a father to 3 chickens.
What musical projects are you working on right now?
At the moment, we are busy promoting the second EP we've released called On and On, which is just there. And we recorded this throughout COVID, and it's got 5 tracks on it, and so we're sort of marketing it, trying to get airplay, playing a lot of shows around it. We've got another little sneaky one that we've already recorded in the can, and that'll be the next to go. So, On and On.
Where do you feel that you're at in your musical journey right now, and where would you like to get to?
We're in the middle of our musical journey, I reckon. Sort of consolidated a little bit. We've got a bit of a base, and we've infiltrated a few little circles that we would hope to infiltrate, trying to get through local festivals and state festivals, and hopefully we can continue to grow that a little bit. And the hope is that we can continue to just sort of play regularly and enjoy ourselves and get a bit of play on radio waves and get people to the shows, and that's, I think, what we would be after.
What do you love most about being an independent artist?
What I love about being an independent artist is nobody's telling me what to do. We're beholden to no one, so we can do what we want. We can write what we want. We can play where we want. And if we don't do it, it won't happen, but that's how it is. So it's what I like about being independent.
What do you find the most challenging about being an independent artist?
The challenging thing about being independent is no one's pushing you to do anything, so you've got to do it yourself. You've got to find that motivation to do it, to promote, to write new songs, to get together, and that's difficult when you're time poor, you've got another job, you've got family, so nobody's telling you what to do, so you just got to do it yourself, and that at times is challenging.
What has been your experience in marketing and promoting your music?
My overall experience with marketing and promoting our music has been a little bit shit, because you're just constantly banging on the door for no result, so sending emails. Sometimes it's really difficult to blow your own trumpet, so to speak, but you send 100 emails and get 3 replies and hope for the best. That's sometimes pretty difficult, not getting any sort of affirmation about your work. So the other thing is spreading the load. I think everyone's got to pitch in, and that makes a big difference.
What has been your experience with building a fan base, and what have you learnt along the way?
My experience in building a fan base is probably the wrong one, because outside of friends and family, I reckon we've been thinking the old hat way of play lots of shows and build your street cred, get your rep well wicked, whereas really, probably it's social media today, isn't it? So it doesn't sit that well with me, but I reckon that's how it is. It's how TA is.
Earning an income within music can be very challenging and often requires a diverse source of income streams. What are some of the streams of income you have relating to your music?
I reckon there are 4 income streams. One is merchandise. We still do CDs. It's probably more as a memento rather than anything else, because no one's really got a CD player. We've got gigs that we get paid for, and we've got streaming, which at 0.008 of a cent or something, you're not relying on that. And we've got ourselves when we tip our own money, and basically any money we gain goes back into the band. So it's like band account. They're our income streams, clearly not in it for the money.
What advice would you give to an artist that's watching or listening to this who is beginning to embark on their own independent musical journey?
My advice for those who want it if you're starting out is, firstly, don't sit idle, because if you're sitting on songs or ideas or talent, if you're not using it, it ain't going no place for years. So get cracking. Secondly, if it's not your full-time gig, or you're not relying on it for the money, then don't rely on it for the money, because with original music it's difficult to make a stack of money. And thirdly, if there's load to be spread, spread it, so that everyone's pitching in. If you're in a band or there are others with you, spread that love. And the last one is just have a good time, because it's fun. Booyah!